The sunny, tropical beach of Beerfilth Park, home to a large display of species that play in deadly but fun online games. While it may seem like they're in paradise, a small setback has become a large pain in the arse.
This is an airsoft gun, but it's designed not too differently from a real gun, which can also be said for the current weapons in Zoo Strikers. Pretty average, middle-of-the-road guns. With robot arms, but they can barely be seen. This is our problem right now. You can barely tell that they're robots. So in this devlog, let's fix this.
Before that, we have to stop at the Tropical Hub, which has been updated. What's this? It looks like new designs from Alex. The more NPCs to fill the hub with, the better. Now, back to the guns.
I'm using basically the same steps to design the new guns that I used to design the hub. So this will be more about the thought process while making it, because there was a lot to consider while designing these. It really was a huge pain. First off, how do I get across that these are little buddies? Well, put them on the player's shoulder like how pirates have parrots on their shoulders, and they can shoot like the Predator. This was a really good idea, but every step of the way I questioned whether it would work. 1. The gun barrel has to come out far enough from the shoulder so the muzzle flash isn't right in the player's face. 2. Some animals, like the penguin, don't even have shoulders to rest on, and animals like the bug have a giant head that goes much wider than the shoulders. 3. Where do the guns go when you're holding an item or when you're rolling? It has to be obvious that you aren't able to shoot in these states. On top of all this, after coming up with some concepts, we then decided that all the guns will not just be robots, but animal robots, which also limited their designs quite a bit, because they also have to have the ammo visible on them, like in these glass tanks. At every step of development, it was limitation after limitation. And after a few very long days, the concept art was finished. The assault rifle is now some sort of toucan, a crab is now the shotgun, and a lizard has become the MP5. Lastly, in place of the sniper, is a deadly swordfish.
The concept art now has to be 3D modeled. For the time being, there's a whole new batch of visual effects to be put in.
You thought we were done with the effects? Well, me too. First up, we got this little effect for when you pick up ammo. It's just a cool circle and some star particles are coming out. Really, I think I'm just gonna add some of those nice cube particles and it'll be perfect. Next, we got this. This is for when you hit a player, so you're getting visual feedback when you're on target. Once again, some simple circles. These are like little knockout stars. And then this impact effect, which you can make very easily. There will be a link in the description to an awesome tutorial. Next up, we got some new smoke effects. Really, these are just a simple circle with a sphere normal map, and it's called in the event manager for the animations, and I just set it to call every time he takes a step. I can even use this for wall sliding and other stuff like that too. I also made some spark effects for when you're rolling. These got to be tested out. They might not even be needed. But if you want to make sparks like this, Mix and Jam shows you how in a great Mario Kart tutorial. I'll also link in the description.
We're back in the deep jungles of Blender, and the lizard gun is modeled. Time for this fledgling to leave the nest and be tested in Unity. The odds are stacked against it, but this lizard knows no fear.
Well, here it is. To my surprise, it actually looks great. But how about when it's shooting? I've quickly made a fake shooting animation to see how it looks. Not bad. I think this means I can go ahead and make the rest. Alright, now they're all modeled and look great. Finally, I am done with them. Oh, never mind. They all had to be animated.
After several more mind-numbing days, the robots have been animated and sent to the programmer to be put in. Now it's time to head into more exciting territory. New moves have been developing.
So you guys have been giving lots of great feedback in the comments. I asked about the moveset, and Deadly Artist gave some great advice and ideas. Basically, if we're going to pitch this as a 3D platformer/shooter, we should really go in depth on those mechanics. If Mario Odyssey had the moveset that Zoo Strikers has now, I definitely would not like it as much. If the system is not very engaging to interact with, then what's the point? This is probably a big reason for the almost immediate drop-off in players that Fall Guys experienced after its first few weeks. So we've got some new moves. First off, the long jump. By jumping out of rolling, you get a speed boost with your jump, making you able to jump longer gaps. These next ones still have to be added. The crouching high jump. If you jump out of a crouch, you'll get extra height out of it, kind of like the ground pound jump in Mario Odyssey. Then there's a hover jump. If you press jump again while hovering, you can get an extra jump. Next is a move called the roll jump, accomplished by pressing shift and jump mid-air, making you go into a roll state so you lose the ability to shoot or hover. Now what this move does specifically, I'm not sure. It could either be an extra height booster, getting more vertical air rather than horizontal, or it could be like a small dash, boosting you forward horizontally, but quickly stopping. I think we'll try both during beta tests, but if you have any other ideas for how the roll jump can work, share your thoughts in the comments.
We just got the robot gun sent back. Take a gander. Watch out, this robot and monkey are an explosive combination.
Now this is a satisfying outcome. Not only is this a huge improvement on the previous guns, but most of my worries and problems that I thought were gonna happen did not. Shooting feels great, the muzzle flashes aren't clipping into the characters' faces, you can really see them reloading well, and the best part, just like Diddy Kong in Tropical Freeze, your robot pals will run on top of you as you roll. This was not planned. I had just set them up to crawl onto your belly when you roll, so it'd be like you're hiding them. But our research and development team came back with this idea. Now let's see the guns in motion with all the new VFX too. So what's left for the beta? I thought we should make a list. First off, we gotta add in the new moves. Second, put in all the crazy items. Third, item and ammo spawners around the map. Fourth, fix and finish the menus. Right now, some menus are a bit broken and some buttons need to be put in as well. Fifth, finish the map. Colliders on a few things are missing, ads need to be put in, and some islands around the outside. Sixth, bullet casings. They'll fly out when you fire, and also when the toucan is reloading, he poops them out. 7. Finish reloading animations. For the most part, these are placeholder. I have to add some things and redo them a bit. Number 8, red UI. Obviously, if you're on the red team, you need a red HUD. That's our list for now. I'm probably missing or forgetting something, but that always happens. Anyways, we're at the end of this devlog, and I just wanted to show basically what banging your head against a wall for 2 weeks straight looks like. We did it, but honestly, I thought these guns weren't going to work.
We made our way through constant indecision, and this is it. This is what we came for. All new guns that really push the robot buddy design much further. It was worth it in the end, and while this feeling of success is brief, it's bloody good.